funny?
You come see Marlon?
Marlon!
Marlon! You come see Marlon?
Yes, Maron. I come see Maron.
Come. I knock. You Marlon.
Hey, what's going on over there, girls? Girls, what is going on? Excuse me. Hi.
Hello, Truman Capote.
You the fellow doing the piece on me for the Times.
New Yorker.
Is it 7 already?
It's after 7. I'm actually a little late.
Okay. Well, I tell you, come on in. Come on in, take off your shoes. Why not? Put your coat over this sofa. And thank you, been splendid. Thank you, ma'am. Come on in. All right, that's great. Just go over here, put your coat down right there. And, hey, girls, can you just bring me some ice? I'm just looking. I've waited all day for ice. Yes, anyway, come on in. This is my buddy, Murray. He's the one helping me make a script here.
Hi. Tell you what, suppose I go down and go over this in my room, and we'll get together again, say around 10:30?
That's over here. What is this?
I don't know. The maid delivered them.
Oh, it's candies. Oh, look, it's rice cakes. Oh, God, is that rice cakes? Yeah, have one. You want one too? No, hey, I'll give you this one right there. But I'm telling you something, every time you turn around, they're always giving you presents of all sorts, you know? They're crazy about giving presents, aren't they?
Okay, so we'll get together again around 10:30, Mark?
Well, I tell you what, give me a call around then, and we'll see what's happening.
Oh.
Okay?
All right, I'll call you then later.
All right.
Bless your smile.
This is a traditional setting here. That's what they tell me. I want to have a little bit of authenticity to my Japanese venture. Oh, God. Geishas. I love geishas. And the Japanese kids, too. Have you ever seen them? They're so cute. They just, what a blast. They get
Apple pie? Tonight on menu? Apple pie?
Oh, apple pie. No, that's all I needed. See, they told me I had to lose weight for the role. And I did, and I was about, I don't know, 7 pounds. Been back in Japan, gained it all back, plus another 14. How about that? I need to start. I'm gonna have to lose weight. They're gonna be very unpleasant with me. So, you know, tonight, honey, simple stuff. Just do the beefsteak and the fries. Can I also have the spaghetti and the dinner rolls with the butter? The soup with the peas and the potatoes and the beans. Do you have cheese and crackers in Japan? I have. Bring a bottle of sake too while you're at it.
And apple pie, Martin?
With ice cream, honey. Oh, it's your turn.
I'll have a salad and a glass of water, thank you.
There you are.
Thank you, kind sir. Cheers.
The last 8, 9 years of my life have been horrible. They've been such a mess. I mean, not the last 2. I guess they've been a little bit better. But have you ever been analyzed?
No.
I tell you, I was very scared of it at first, very frightened, because I thought it would kill, you know, the creative impulse that made me, you know, who I am, an artist. You know, I thought it would destroy that impulse. But sensitive people are so easily brutalized because we are sensitive people, you see. And sensitive people, they never want to feel anything because every time they do, they feel way too much, far too much, and it's overwhelming. So they always keep themselves on the outside and develop scabs to protect themselves. See, you're not saying anything. The people around me, they never talk, you know, they always just seem to want to hear what I have to say, so I do all the talking, no one listens.
Well, how did you break your nose?
I don't mean I was always unhappy now. Okay, I've been happy before. There was a time I was in Sicily, in this open fields, and it was where the flowers are, the ones that smell really good.
Gardenias.
Gardenias! Oh, gardenias. Gardenias are my favorite flowers. Anyway, I was very happy then. I fell right asleep. Very, very happy. But were you saying something before I started the whole...
I was wondering how you broke your nose.
It's my nose. That's an interesting story. You never heard that story?
No.
Which side? Can you see this broken? Can you tell?
Straight
It's
on.
all with a, you know, obviously. Well, that's a good story. At one point in time, I was working in a streetcar. You could play, and we would be so bored. We'd go down to the basement and, you know, mix it up. We'd do boxing. We had some boxing.
Roughhousing.
There we are. Yeah. But anyway, one day this guy, he really got me good. I mean, I don't know, but it's just wham and crack, and it was just, my nose was gone. It was just busted. Okay, and it was really bad. He's in the middle of a show. He's in the middle of a show. I had to get my coat. I walked right out on the street, Broadway. I found this little, you know, hospital that was there. Walked in, and they had to give me anesthetic right away, just to set the nose, you know. But it healed very quickly. I mean, it healed like this, but it healed quickly. And so I could have been back in the play like that, but I didn't want to go because we'd been running for a damn year and I hadn't had a break. And I stayed in that hospital for 2 weeks. I just had myself a blast. It was nothing wrong with me. Had a blast with the nurses. It was great. It was great.
Now, Marlon, are you ever going to do theater again?
Am I ever going to do theater again? Why? I mean, why should I? I mean, what's so hot about being in a play?
The actors need him.
No, I don't. There's nothing hot about being in New York, about being in a play. I don't understand this fascination with it. Movies have a greater potential for telling a lot of people all at once about the terrible, terrible prejudices and hatred of the world. And I mean, saying these things to people in mass. It's just, well, the real thing is they don't write parts for me. There are no stage parts for me. I mean, go ahead, figure one out. There is none.
Parts to play?
Yeah.
Why, Tennessee Williams wants you to be an Orpheus descending.
I can tell you very well why I won't be an Orpheus. It's because of the fact that even though it possesses some of Tennessee's most poetic, most beautiful writing, I have no clue what the hell the character vows about. That's the character he wrote for me. I don't know what he stands for, what he stands against. I have no clue. I have no idea. And I mean, Truman's okay?
Of course.
Truman, you can't act in a vacuum. You need to hold on to something. But the real problem is, I don't think Tennessee can write in a different color for me.
Color? What do you mean?
You understand color?
I know what colors are, but how do you mean?
A color, like, okay, let me think. In my career, I've played, colors. I've performed black and gray and brown, and I mean, the most brilliant color up until recently was like red. Red, I mean, that's like anger, that kind of thing. That's why I did the Guys and Dolls part, because it's yellow.
Oh, right. Exuberant.
Exactly, exuberant and the singing and the dancing. And so I want to do different colors right now. I want to act different colors. And that's why these are the movies I want to make. These are the movies I want to be part of. And that's why I made my own, I don't even know if you know this, I started my own production company.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the guy that was here, Murray?
Right.
Right. He's helping me. Yeah, he's the guy that's helped me come up with the script. Here it is. Here. This is it. He's helping me write a script. This is a great script, and we've been working on it for a long time. The only thing is it's your birthday.
Excuse me?
Western.
Beg your pardon one more time, please?
It's a Western. Truman, it's a Western. I'm doing the guns and the shooting up in the cowboy and the...
Marlon Brando.
I don't know how I'm going to look my friends in the eye again. They're going to be like, yeah, you're John Wayne, Marlon. Yeah, sure. But it's got to make... It's got to make money. That's the reason. You got to have a little bit of sensationalism, because if this one doesn't make money, this first picture, there's not going to be a second one.
No.
You've got to put the money into it. So, okay, because I'm nearly broke. There it is. No, I'm not kidding. It's true.
You're serious.
I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for me. I'm nearly broke. I spent $200,000 of my own money, mind you, on these damn scripts for this production I want to make, this Western. And the last one was so awful this writer did for me, I said, to hell with it. I can write this better myself. So I did. I rewrote the whole thing. And I'm going to direct it, and I'm going to write it, and produce and act. I'm going to do it all.
Hold on. Written by, produced by, directed by, and starring Marlon Brando. Don't you think that might be loading the cart with a little more than a donkey can haul? Huh? Now, this film that you're working on here, this Sayonara, it too attacks prejudices. Now, at the press conference, you said, now correct me if I'm wrong, it strikes very precisely at prejudices that serve to limit our progress towards a peaceful world, that underneath the romance, it attacks prejudice that exists on the part of the Japanese as well as our part. Is that right?
That's right. That's verbatim what I said. That's good. It's a cute little parlor trick here. That's right. And, yeah, it's just some bullshit romance, you know. That's what it is, yeah. The only reason that I am still here in Japan and doing this movie and haven't walked away is because I do not yet possess the moral courage to turn down the money.
Well, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the money. There it is. I've let a few people on this set know how I feel about things. But I don't know. I never feel the same way twice. Hello? Yeah, come in.
Mr. Marlon Brando, I am the manager of hotel. I come to pick up packages left earlier. Gifts were a mistake. They were meant for delivery in another room. Since you like very much, you must keep. Thank you. Sorry. I apologize. Bye.
Oh, God, I'd just love to get out of here. Just go far away from here.
Where would you go?
I don't know. Some place where nobody knows who I am and nobody knows my name. And even if they did, they didn't give a damn about me anyway. I just, some place where people smile at you because they like you. They genuinely want to smile at you and not to get something from you because of something you've done. Or, oh, God, I don't know.
A place like that's gonna be hard to find.
Yeah.
I have an American friend. He retired from the world to lead a contemplative life. He lives right here in Kyoto, in the Nishihonganji Temple.
Well, what's that like?
Well, he's a Buddhist, and just thank you. Apart from attending his prayers and performing the tea ceremony, he's quite capable of mixing the perfect martini.
What?
Yeah, well, he's got 3 snug, sunny rooms filled with phonograph records. He has 2 servants, a brand new Chevrolet. We drove to the cinema in it the other night, came back to the temple afterwards and had a blast.
Well, I don't understand. What the hell's the point of him living in a temple if he's gonna lead this life? You know, it's completely bizarre to me. Okay, it's like the other day. I was on a set, and there was a monk there, a little bald monk with the robe, and he came over and he wanted an autograph picture of me. Now, what in God's name would a monk want with an autographed picture of me? He's a monk. What are you gonna? I don't understand it. I'd really like to talk to somebody about these things. See, I want a life that leads somewhere, a contemplative life, right? And that movie star acting doesn't lead to that at all. So I very seriously thought about just giving the whole thing up. And do you want to know something? Being too big of a success is just as bad as being too much of a failure. It took me a very long time to realize that that's what I was. A success, you see? Streetcar had been running for... It's like I'm not Stanley Kowalski. I mean, the man, this character. I watched Streetcar yesterday, the movie, and it was just now an old-fashioned, outdated picture.
I'll tell you what, Marlon, if there's not something you don't like, just change it. Just rewrite it.
Rewrite it? Jesus Christ, I rewrote the whole... I'm just gonna walk through the damn bar. I'm just going to walk through and pick up the paycheck. That's it.
That's fantastic. Print it.
And after a while, I just woke up. Right here. Just sitting on this pile of candy. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead a much simpler life. Thank you, sweetie. I'm going to lead a much simpler life of just simplicity. I'm going to get rid... Here's the thing. I'm going to get rid of my secretary, my big home, and all of it. I'm just going to get rid of it. Thank you, sweetie. Absolutely. No. You see,
Keep it coming.
I got it. Don't worry, sweetie. The thing is that I'm going to get rid of my... I can't get rid of the cleaning lady.
No.
I'm a complete slob, you know what I mean?
I can see that.
Thank you. But it's true, you know? I can't get rid of her, but wherever I go, I'm going to get a small house. But wherever I go, I can't find a fence that's right. I'm going to have to get a fence for this house. Because otherwise, I won't be able to keep the people with the pencils out. You know the people with the pencils? You know, well... I don't suppose there's anything I can do about my phone. I haven't come up with any real idea on that.
Telephone?
Yeah, the phone. It's tapped. No, mine is. Yeah. I don't know by who. But I can hear it. I can hear that someone's hearing me. Shh. Everybody, shh. You have to keep it down in here.
Who's that?
They can hear everything.
Who is that?
Red Buttons and his goddamn wife.
Oh, God.
They hear everything, says sweetheart. Tis. Hello? Yeah. From where? Manila. No, I don't know. I don't know anybody from Manila. I just tell them I'm not here.
Do you have respect for any other actors?
Spencer Tracy's fantastic. He really is. The way he waits, and then he darts in to make his point, you know?
John Gielgud?
Cary Grant,
Laurence Olivier?
Paul Muni is another one.
Montgomery Clift?
They're just fantastic actors. Now, when I first met Dean, it was at a party, and he was there acting like a madman. He used to just call me all the time. He had a fixation on me. Rod Steiger couldn't stop crying. It's something that happens in, God, like the third take. So Gag is so good, he can just whisper something to crystallize it. And I'd sit there and just listen. I listened to the answering service while he was speaking to me. And then all of a sudden, hello? Yeah, we're still yakking over here. We're still talking. Sure did. Tell her thanks very much for me. No, that's not how you do it. No, don't worry about it. No, that's not how you do it. Yes, Miko.
I want to say thank you for the lovely flowers that you sent me.
Very beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, well, see you on the set tomorrow, honey. Okay. Right. Okay. You understand me? Okay. All right, don't worry. Okay, bye.
You know, I'm ready to get married, I think. Yeah, I think I am. I'm almost on the point of it. You know, I can feel it coming, yeah. Because really, what other purpose is there in life other than to find somebody and fall in love with them? This has been my number one problem in life, which is my inability to love anyone.
Even yourself.
I'm gonna find a cigarette.
I have one right here. Wait.
Do you know how I go about making a friend? I do it very gently. Very cautiously. See, I go around them, then I gently touch them. Just very gently. Just like that. And then I'll sit back and I'll wait and wait. Wait a little longer, and then come back and I do it again. And then I start entangling them. And pretty soon, they're mine. So it's kind of like I'm the duke of these people, like a duke in my own domain. One more cigarette, what do you say? Can I have one of yours?
You have to be on set in less than 5 hours. Don't you think you should get some sleep?
Why? I mean, that just means getting up again. Some mornings I don't even know why the hell I do it. I can't stand it. You know that thing? I don't know, but I might actually just stay up because I have to think. I have to work with Murray again, or maybe I won't. I don't know. My mother, she broke apart like a piece of porcelain. Yeah, she did. My father was indifferent towards me, but, you know, he didn't give a damn. He used to say, you're never going to amount to a tinker's dam. That's his favorite line for me. And very like a bully and everything. Never really cared about anything I did or anything I wanted to do with my life. But my mother, she was the world to me. Just the entire world. And she was beautiful, poetic. And I loved her very much. But I used to come home, you know, from school. I'd come home and there'd be nobody there. There'd be nobody at home. There'd be nothing in the icebox. There'd be nothing, you know, it's like a complete isolation. And then the telephone would ring, and it'd be somebody saying, we got a woman down here, come and pick her up. And I'd be just talking about my mom. And anyway, I visited her one time. I went back home, and she was so drunk that she needed me to hold her up as she spoke to me. And I didn't care anymore. I found I didn't care. I didn't hate her. I was just indifferent. And I let her fall. And then my mother fell to the ground. And she broke apart like a piece of porcelain. And I walked right over her, out the door. And I found I was indifferent. It was indifferent, and I've been indifferent ever since. Damn, I'm sorry. Murray, I was gonna call you. Yeah, he's leaving, but hey, man, let's just call it off tonight. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's nearly 2 a.m, so, let's work on it tomorrow. Okay, great, all right. Okay, well. Hey, Truman. Well, sayonara.
Sayonara to you too, my good man. Thank you for a wonderful evening. You've been a most gracious host.
It's been a pleasure. Hey, tell them to get your cab downstairs. I'll take care of it.
You're too kind.
Hey, Truman! Don't pay too much attention to what I said tonight. I don't always feel the same way.